Oh, look at that.
We are live streamed.
We got it. Good job.
Oh my goodness, Janice is a genius, everybody.
Thanks
Hey,
for the patience.
because I'm good at my job.
You are good at your job, and I will highly recommend you. Well,
Yeah,
everyone,
Put her contact information in the chat when you get a chance,
I will definitely.
if she wants to.
That she is. Let me shut this off.
You're over here. You get the meeting here. Hold on. And you got this here. You're in both.
All right, everybody. We are now live. Thanks to Janice, Bertrand, everyone. Thank you. Are you going to log off, Janice? Are you?
I am logging off. Have a wonderful evening.
We are, thanks to you. We're live on YouTube, and thank you, Janice. And I'll be in touch with
Nice,
you.
Janice.
And my best to your dad, please. Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, and everybody, and welcome to everyone from around the country and around the world. Welcome to ROM on this 13th day of February. And for those of you who celebrate, well, a day or two early, or a day early, happy Valentine's Day if you so celebrate. If not, happy every day. Oh, Karen, you sound great now. I heard you perfectly with my new Janice headsets that I'm wearing. It's I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to say. I'm just so excited that we actually got this started, and somewhat on time too. And I want to say hi to everybody who's on YouTube, and I'll get over there as soon as I can. But I do want to get the show started because we are a little bit late. I've got gallery view on, and that's working. And I do want to again thank you all for coming. And I just want to just 1 second. We have had what I just want to say too is that within our ROM family and within all our families, we've had a lot of illness this year and over the last 3 years since we started doing our virtual open mics. And I just want to take a moment and just thank everybody for what each and every one of you as individuals have done to help people who are in need, who are needing care, who have given care. We're all part of that, and I just wanted to say that because to me that's really important, and it does go a long way, and I just wish everyone well, and I just love you all, and want to thank you for being part of this community. So I'm going to say, let's get this show started, and I'll get over to YouTube as soon as I can. So we're going to move right over to the guy who started this with me in 2009. Let's hear it from Mike Delaney, everybody.
Oh, Mike.
Hey, there he
Mike.
is. Hey, Mike.
Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, my goodness.
Thanks, Neil, and everybody. So as you know, I'm in the midst of February album writing month, where you're supposed to write an album's worth of songs in February. I can't say February very well. And this is one of them. This one I've been working on this one for a while. I don't know if it's either going to be called Damrell's Fire or The Great Boston Fire, but that's what it's about. I took my grandson into Boston for a walking history tour. I pointed out the old State House, Faneuil Hall, and just a few more. So many buildings lost in 1872, burned down in the Great Boston Fire. There was almost nothing they could do. John Stanhope Damrell was chief fire engineer at the Great Boston Fire. He saved many buildings here. John Stanhope Damrell was chief fire engineer that day. The father of modern firefighting and a master of the building trade. As the fire quickly spread, he knew it was too late. Flammable mansard roofs and those water pipes weren't great. John Stanhope Damrell was chief fire engineer at the Great Boston Fire. He saved many buildings here. It took only 3 hours for 10 blocks to go up in flames. Building after building burned. The fire took a day to be tamed. He even stopped men with gunpowder from blowing buildings to bits. These didn't work as fire breaks, it just made a fire spreading blitz. John Stanhope Damrell was chief fire engineer at the Great Boston Fire. He saved many buildings here. Wet blankets and rugs on roofs to stop the fire's spread. He used large main roads with big pipes to work as fire breaks to get ahead. He worked to improve the building code, that's deserving of mention, because the best firefighting approach is aggressive fire prevention. So Sonny thanked John Damrell for our old State House visit today. His knowledge saved Boston, and it became the modern firefighting way. John Stanhope Damrell was chief fire engineer at the Great Boston Fire. He saved many buildings here at the Great Boston Fire. He saved many buildings here.
Oh, yeah, Mike.
Wow, that was really nice, Mike.
Thank you.
You know what year what year was that fire?
Yeah,
Are you-
1872.
Was
Wow.
Faneuil Hall one of the buildings he saved?
It was, yep.
Yeah.
Faneuil Hall,
Wow.
the Old State House, and the Old South Meeting House, I guess probably the three most famous.
It's amazing. I learned a lesson from that. I really appreciate that. It was, and really well done. Really well done.
And you
So
as a
thank-
Boston EMT, you should know about that.
I know, but I didn't know that. Well, that's why I asked the question, because I didn't know that. So thank you for giving me I'll have to put that into the EMT recertification class.
There you go.
All
you
right,
very much.
Mike Delaney, everybody. All right, next up is our very dear friend, our classical guitarist of Rosendale Open. Mike, let's hear for David Hoffman, everybody.
Hey, David.
Welcome, David. Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, so the piece I'm going to play is called El Master by Miguel Obet.
Who wrote that?
David.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, David.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who did write that, David?
Lobet.
Lobet.
Nice.
Lobet.
Oh,
Nice. Very
well, thank you.
lovely.
Yeah.
Well, 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 thank you for sharing that with us, and I hope to hear more maybe later on, possibly.
All right.
Thank you, David Hoffman, everybody. Our Rosin Development classical guitarist. Next up is our current and wonderful Richard Fox, a poet like you never heard of before.
Yeah.
Good to see you, my friend.
And we're not hearing him now either.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Richard.
I'm sorry.
We can't hear you right now. Oh, now we
hear
can. Now we can.
1, 2, 3.
I can
hear me.
Yes, I can hear. I can hear you.
Yep. You're heard. You're heard, Richard.
Heard? Okay. As long as I'm not in a herd, maybe that would be okay too. My friend John's been sending me a lot of Yogi Berra quotes lately, and we meet up next Wednesday. And he said he was fighting a poem and asked me if I would please write a Yogi Berra poem. So I wrote a Yogi Berra poem. It's not what he's expecting. This is entitled Uncle Louie and Yogi Berra Compare Cruises. Background: Uncle Louie was actually my great uncle. He was a chief petty officer during World War One, and Yogi Berra was a gunner's mate during World War Two. They address each other as Guns for Yogi and Chief for Uncle Louie. Guns, you really answered that reporter. We have deep depth. Chief, you know I really didn't say everything I said. The 20th Century Limited, Boston, New York City, overbooked. Two strangers, old salts, share a compartment, cigars, whiskey. Guns, must have been a thrill to fire on the crouch defending Omaha Beach. Chief, all I could think about was our boys charging bunkers, so many dying. Guns, I saw a lot of bad shit, but nothing like that. Long view from a dreadnought. Chief, the closer a ball gets, the better you see it spin. A shell, the same thing. Yogi offers Uncle Louie a Cuban cohiba. Louie pulls out a bottle of Glenronish Scotch single malt. The two men clink glasses. Chief's engraved silver USN lighter flares. The compartment's silent, save the sound of whiskey being poured. Guns, ever lost a shipmate? Got knocked overboard from topside? I had this 19-year-old nub. Liked the kid. Worked hard. Followed orders. Never any drip. But something was foul. He was quiet. Seemed okay. Really smiled or frowned. By far my most painful fuck up. Could have ordered him to sick bay. Could have spent more time with him, but had a bunch of boots who needed to be squared away. The nub volunteered to go topside with me to confirm the hatches was secured. Heavy seas, safety precautions in effect. Took my eye off of him for seconds. Big wave hit. Kid was swept under the railings. Life vest left behind. Suicide, I reported. A gale. Golden opportunity. But why with me? Nub knew I cared. Maybe that's it. The letter I wrote his parents was covered with tears. Me cry? Foobar. Chief, did you know my team fought at both D-Day and Operation Dragoon? One of the handful of units that hit the beaches on both invasions? There was a crew of 5 in our rocket boat. Close, like brothers. Crazy. Teenagers managing 12 rocket launchers, starboard and port. Fire one at a time or all 12. Twin 50s, my duty station. After our boys secured the beach and moved inland, we hand-delivered dispatches. The beaches was still hot. We took turns being the messenger. One brother got killed, shot in the chest. Could have been me. For a long while, thought it should have been me. But no, we was willing to die for each other. He made the sacrifice. Feeling sorry for myself, not my shipmate. Dishonorable. Another couple rounds. Train pulls into Grand Central Station. The two men shake hands. Yogi slips a Cuban in Louis' pocket. Louis passes him a nearly empty bottle. Chief, always go to other people's funerals. Otherwise, they won't come to yours. Guns, fair winds and following seas. It ain't over till it's over. Thank you.
Always come to others' funerals or they won't come to yours. Okay.
I bet you're right that that probably wasn't the exact poem your friend was looking for, but I think it was wonderful. And I do you have a date yet on your upcoming book, Richard?
Well, I'm just doing the last. I'm working with my editor, just doing the last nip and tucks. I have an outdoor gig in May. I can't really do indoor gigs, so that's the target. But I'm guessing that it's February, late March, early April.
Yeah, when's your out? When and where is your outdoor gig? I know is it your neck of the woods?
Yeah, it's out in Webster, Mass. There are actually two places now that are doing outdoor readings. People have one person has a stage, another person has like an area that's very conducive to performance.
Please don't tell me it's at Lake Shabanagongamog. I had to learn how to spell that word, that lake, frontwards and backwards when I was a kid in the hospital. So
you have to spell it backwards while holding your breath.
Yeah, Rick. All right, Richard. Well, if you know the information on that and you can put it in the chat, please do. And thank you for being here. It's always great to see you, my friend.
Great to see you, Neil. Great to be here. Great to see everyone.
All right. Yeah, it is great to see Bo. And I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the stream. I'm not sure if Zoe's here, but I was talking to her about you the other day and Bo. All right, let's hear it. Thank you, Richard Fox. And let's bring up Mel Gluskin. There he is. Hi, Mel. Welcome.
Hey, Mel.
Good to see you.
So I'll do a quick level check.
Go right ahead.
What do you say? Was that okay?
In my one ear, yes, Tom.
Yeah, sounds good. Yep.
Okay,
Better,
I'm done. I'll
better
see you
than
later.
usual.
Bye. Okay. I'd like to do a small homage to somebody who passed away last week, Burt Bacharach, who was, in my opinion, one of the titans of songwriting.
Mel, you
Nice,
sounded perfect, but your video somehow vanished during the show. But you sounded great.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I thought I had that fixed, but apparently
Oh,
not.
well, you sounded wonderful, and I thank you for that. And now we're going to move on to our very next person, who is the one and the only. I can hear it now already. Let's hear it for our own Rosendale open mic soprano. Let's hear it for Michelle Abadia,
Go,
everybody.
Michelle. Go, Michelle.
Go, Michelle. Oh, Michelle.
Pre-swoon.
Oh yeah! Oh, see,
see-
now my life is complete.
See, look at that. See, you come to ROM and look what happens. Oh, yeah.
I know, it's just amazing.
Yeah, we love
Oh,
you.
hello. All right. Hello, fantabulous people. Let's see. Let's get mushy for Valentine's Day. Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of trying that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes a chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes rose.
Oh, yay.
Beautiful.
Oh, Michelle.
Beautiful.
Oh, Michelle. Oh, swoon is on the house. We got Oh, thank you so much. That's so beautiful, and what a perfect song for Valentine's Day or tomorrow.
No one can do it like Michelle.
No one can. You're right.
Uh,
But
thank you.
I do want to just make a quick announcement that our dear friend John Zaya is has to leave early tonight, so we're going to be moving John right before I think Branson was next, if you don't mind, Branson. So let's do that so we can get our friend John Zaya from Georgia in right now. Hi, John Zaya. Welcome, my friend. You will have to unmute, of course, as you know.
Hello?
How's that? Can you hear me now?
Yes, much
Oh, good.
better.
Thank you.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate this. I've got to do it. Pick up my daughter in a little while. That's why I have to go. I'm going to try to do a song I haven't done before. It's recorded by Nat King Cole. I chose it because it has kind of a pretty melody, and I kind of like that. I don't know if you can. I'm going to give you a quick. Just do a quick sound check if you don't mind, please.
We're listening.
Okay.
Okay, so your violin is not, in the system.
It's not in the system at all.
We can hear it in the microphone, but
Oh, okay. Let me try that.
can you bring it up, John?
Yep. Is that? I'm trying to get it. Otherwise, it's not going up too loud. I'll try it again.
Yeah, it still doesn't sound like we're getting your interface signal into the
Yes.
computer.
Let me try a different channel. Any better?
I think we're hearing it over the mic. We're not hearing the direct.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try that.
So what microphone
Nothing?
are you actually using, John?
I'm using the interface I sent you the picture of.
Yeah. But the mic and your instrument are plugged into that, and it sounds like we're hearing your computer microphone.
Yeah, can you check your source in the source list?
Is this microphone is now the other microphone? Wait a second.
Tap the one you're trying to actually use. Tap it. Put your.
No, you're not using
That's
that
not
mic.
live.
Okay.
That's not live.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We'll still talk to you, Bo, John.
No. Is that any better?
Yep, that's it now.
Now can you hear violin now?
You got it.
There you go.
Oh, yeah,
Now you want to
it
turn
down.
everything down just a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you hear the music too, right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. All right, let me try again. I'm so sorry to cause you guys a problem.
That's all right. Now that we got it.
John, sounded awesome. As always, worth the wait.
Thank you.
Yeah, very pretty song.
It's a nice one. I like that one.
Yeah, yeah. And the combination between your violin expertise and the songs in the background are just beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you. And how are things down in Georgia? Things
It was good. It was 61 degrees, so I can't complain.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, we're supposed to get close to that tomorrow here in Boston, believe it or
Oh,
not.
good. I sent some for you.
Well, thank you so much,
You're
John.
welcome.
John's
Anytime.
there. John's there, everybody.
Thank you.
All right. And good luck tonight with your extra trip, and my love to the family.
Thank you.
All right. Next up is that guy who's been so patient. Let's hear for Branson Bofat, everybody.
Yay, Branson.
How we all doing?
Welcome, my friend. Good to see you.
Levels good?
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
I wanted to do this last time. It would have been very timely. The stars did not align, though, so try it right now. Guinevere hath green eyes like yours, my lady, like yours. She'd walk down through the garden in the morning after it rained. Peacocks wandered aimlessly underneath an orange tree. Why can't she see me? Do 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 do. Guinevere drew pentagrams like yours, my lady, like yours. Late at night, when she thought that no one was watching at all, on the wall. Do 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 do. She shall be free. Do 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 do. She turns her gaze down the slope to the harbor where I lay, anchored for the day. Guinevere hath golden hair like yours, my lady, like yours. Streaming out when we'd ride through the warm wind down by the bay. Yesterday, seagulls circle endlessly, singing silent harmony. ye shall be free.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sigh.
Wow, that was stunning.
Awesome.
Branson, that was stunning.
Really
Really.
great.
Awesome. Awesome, Branson.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for doing that.
Always
That's
like
great.
Cross.
Yep. Yep, that's for sure. And he's missed, that's for sure as well. All right. Mel, thank you very much. And next up is our very dear Karen Sauer. And she's that wonderful woman that sends out the emails for all of our Rosendale open mic things every Wednesday before each ROM at 7 p.m. So everybody gets equal time to sign up. So thank you, Karen. Take it away.
Okay, so I'm. That was so lovely, Branson, and I'm going to change the mood. So this is a song from the 40s by Louis Jordan and Billy Austin, and it's called "Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby."
I know that song.
I got a man who's always late anytime we have a date, but I love him. Yes, I love him. I'm gonna walk right up to his gate and see if I can get it straight, 'cause I want him. I'm gonna ask him, is you is or is you ain't my baby? Way you're acting lately makes me doubt. Use is still my baby, baby. Seems my flame in your heart's done gone out. Man is a creature that has always been strange. Just when you're sure of one, you find he's gone and made a change. Is you is or is you ain't my baby? Maybe baby's found somebody new. Or is my baby still my baby true? I got a man who's always late every time we have a date, but I love him, yes I love him. I'm gonna walk right up to his gate and see if I can get it straight, 'cause I want him. I'm gonna ask him, is you is or is you ain't my baby? Way you're acting lately makes me doubt. Use is still my baby, baby. Seems my flame in your heart's done gone out. Man is a creature that has always been strange. Just when you're sure of one, you find he's gone and made a change. So is you is or is you ain't my baby? Maybe baby's found somebody new, I hope not. Or is my baby still my baby true? Or is my baby still my baby true?
Yeah!
Whoa!
Whoa.
We'll hit the,
Swoon!
the swoon. We'll hit the swoon on that one. Was that a special for Valentine's Day
Yes.
signatory song?
It was a love song, yes. Not
I
a
love
mushy
it.
love song, but
No,
a
no.
love song.
I loved it, so it was perfect. I think Michelle loved it too.
Oh my
She's getting by her,
goodness.
getting
What
by
a
from her.
keyboard performance.
Oh, she's always amazing, isn't she, Michelle?
She's
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
next.
she is. All right, next. The next guy is the guy who has saves us all most of the time, 99% of the time. Let's hear it for Tom Maynard, everybody. And,
Go Tom, go Tom.
and Tom is the architect of that beautiful World Peace concert that we'll talk about in a few minutes. Well, I'll let Tom talk about it as well. But he made this beautiful poster that's behind him. Let's hear it for Tom Maynard, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks, Neil. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, so March 5th, the Musicians for Greater Good are doing are sponsoring a concert to benefit world peace in conjunction with the Parliament of the World's Religions. So we're going to have some great folks there. I think a few folks that are going to be on there are here tonight. I think Michelle is on that list. And so, we're going to have a great concert. We're still, I think, trying to iron out some of the folks who are going to be there. But very much needed, obviously, at this time with all that's going on around the world. So, there'll be more details. Neil might have more to say, but keep your ears open and check your Facebook feeds and all that stuff, and there'll be more information coming through. So this is a song for Valentine's Day. I think of this as one of the 2 or 3 songs that are like the songs for my relationship with my wife. It's a little sappy, so we're gonna head into sappy love song territory here. This is by Stevie Wonder, and it's called "You and I." Here we are on earth together. It's you and I. God has made us fall in love. It's true. I've rarely found someone like you. Will it stay? The love you feel for me, will it say that you will be by my side forevermore? To see me through until my life is through. 'Cause in my mind we can conquer the world. In love, you and I, You and I, you and I am glad, at least in my life, I've found someone that may not be here forever to see me through. But I found strength in you. I only pray that I have shown you a brighter day, because that's all that I am living for. You see, don't worry what happens to me. 'Cause in my mind, you will stay here always. In love, you and I, you and I, you and I, you and I. Oh, in my mind, we can conquer the world. In love, you and I, you and I, you and I.
Hey, Tom.
Tom, you always,
Thank you.
Tom, your tributes to your wife, regardless of anything you say, is just so becoming and so perfect for whether it's Valentine's Day or every day, because the love just comes right out. So thank you so much, Tom. It really means a lot to all of us.
Thank you.
I think Michelle approves too. All right. And I just also wanted to say that Storm's going to be a little bit late, so we're going to go move right over to Peter Sienkiewicz. So let's move over to Peter and say welcome, and hope you're doing well, my friend, and back in business, and great to see you, and looking forward to hearing you. I am not hearing you, but I'm not a great judge. And you're not muted.
Can you hear me?
That is the mic. It's working. Just you might need to get closer to it.
Okay. How's that?
It's not very loud.
Yeah, you're soft all over. Is there a way to bring your overall volume up?
Yeah.
Let's hear your voice.
Test, test.
Your vocal is low compared to your guitar.
Yeah, bring the vocal up.
How's that?
More.
Your guitar sounding good. Your vocal's still soft. We want you to sound perfect.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
That's good. That's good.
Better, yeah.
You can hear me now?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the song I'm going to do is it's a John Prine song from, I think, the 70s. And I didn't really think about this, but it kind of relates to Valentine's Day. It's kind of like when you know or you suspect maybe there's a problem with your Valentine. You might not be getting roses. So it's called Far, Far From Me. Okay. Wait, I gotta this up. As the cafe was closing on a warm summer night, Kathy was cleaning the spoons. The radio played the hit parade, and I hummed along with the tune. She asked me to change the station. Said the song just drove her insane, but it weren't just the music playing, it was me she was trying to blame. And the sky is dark and still now, on a hill where the angels sing. Ain't it funny how an old broken bottle looks just like a diamond ring, but it's far, far from me. Well, I leaned on my left leg in the parking lot dirt. Kathy was closing the lights. June bug flew from the warmth he once knew, and for once I hoped I weren't right, 'cause we used to laugh together. We dance to any old song. Well, you know, she still laughs with me, but she waits just a second too long. And the sky is dark and still now, on a hill where the angels sing. Ain't it funny how an old broken bottle looks just like a diamond ring, but it's far, far. So I started the engine, I gave her some gas. Kathy was closing her purse. We hadn't gone far in my beat-up old car, and I was prepared for the worst. Oh, will you still see me tomorrow? No, I got too much to do. Well, the question ain't really a question if you know the answer to. And the sky is dark and still now, on a hill where the angels sing. Ain't it funny how an old broken bottle looks just like a diamond ring, but it's far, far.
That was fun.
Wow, that was really nice, Peter. Thank you so much. I'm just not used to having these headsets on. I don't think I've ever heard that John Prine song. Really well done as well. Thank you.
It's an old one.
It's I don't remember hearing it. So,
I don't
but that's
think I have
wonderful.
either. Yeah.
Yeah. And if hang on a second. Let me shut that off.
But John Prine wrote more than 7 songs.
Oh, that's for sure. That is definitely for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to bring up our next performer. I don't think Storm is in the house yet. Oh, wait a minute. Storm is in the house. So let me change that. Welcome, Storm. Let me get Storm's name up here so I can highlight Storm. And so thank you again, Dan. Peter, I'm sorry. Good to see you. And let's hear it for Storm. Hi, Storm. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Storm, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Welcome. How are you doing?
Thank you. Well, I timed that just right. 2 breaths. All righty. I apologize for being late. I had another engagement that just finished. Okay. Jazzing. Let my shadow go dancing across your serenade. Let it tiptoe on the ivories and slide down your wooden reed. Let my shadow go dancing beyond moonlight, stardust, and midnight memories. Let it swing, let it dip, let it rise, let it hop, let it flip, let it pop. Let my shadow go dancing up a lazy, down a Swanee, out past Birdland, through Big Easy, and back home to me. Let my shadow go dancing, dancing till you play White Lightning, play like Miles, play King Crimson, play Aretha, Jelly Roll. Yeah! Red-eyed moon, red-haired lover, help me to forget what we shared together back when we first met. Red-eyed moon, red-haired lover, help me ease my pain, make me believe that somehow I'm winning at this game. Red-eyed moon, red-haired lady, help me think that maybe I can love again. I can love again. Red-eyed moon, red-haired lover, help me to forget what we shared together back when we first met. With a red-eyed moon and a red-haired lover, with a red-eyed moon and a red-haired lover, with a red-eyed moon and a red-haired lover, I pass our love away. I pass our love away. I
Nice,
wrote
Storm.
both the poem and the song.
Nice
Neil,
job.
you're muted.
So I got I might have missed something. I was on the phone. I'm sorry. Storm, did you complete your? I had to mute myself and shut it down.
Yeah, I did the poem and the song, and I said I wrote them both.
Storm, he's so funny.
Oh, well, thank you so much, my friend, and I'm glad we got you in on time. Let me I'm on the phone with somebody that people wanted to hear from. Let me just hang on 1 second, and well, let me just do this. Okay, I'm going to bring up Steve Azzaro right now, and then I'm going to talk after with Steve, co-spotlighted with Steve, if I may. Welcome, Steve. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to email you yet, but welcome to our Rosendale open mic tonight. So let's hear it for Steve Azzaro, everybody. We'll do that afterwards. I'm on the phone right now, Tom. Thanks.
Thank you, Neil.
You bet.
Good to see everybody tonight. This song is a cover. Karen had sung it a couple of weeks ago, and it just got hold of me, you know. And it's by 2 gentlemen. Where I get this? Cormac, Burgum, and Matthews, written in 2008. A song that Randy Travis sung. You might know Randy Travis' story. He had a pretty tough time now too. But to me, the essence of this song is, and I know each one of you has a very special friend, one that you love dearly. And maybe this has happened to you, maybe not. But sometimes our friends get into trouble and they don't even know it. And sometimes you got to be real tough with them because you love them. So truly is a love song, but a tough love, I guess. This is called You Didn't Have a Good Time. Your hand was wrapped around the bottle, your arm wrapped around her waist. You were running at full throttle, a big smile across your face. You were the life of the party, but it was only in your mind. I hate to be the one to tell you you didn't have a good time. Well, I bet you don't remember kneeling in that bathroom stall, praying for salvation, cursing alcohol. And you went right back to drinking like everything was fine. But let's be honest with each other, you didn't have a good time. So take a good hard look in the mirror and drink that image down. I'm the truth that you can't run from, I'm the conscience you can't drown, and the happiness you want so bad you ain't gonna find until you start believing you didn't have a good time. When you woke up this morning, I guess you just assumed that you got something out of the empty bottles in this room. There ain't an angel that can save you when you're listening to the wine. And the demons, they won't tell you you didn't have a good time. So take a good hard look in the mirror and drink that image down. I'm the truth that you can't run from, I'm the conscience you can't drown, and the happiness you want so bad you know you ain't gonna find until you start believing you didn't have a good time. Somebody had to tell you you didn't have a good time. Thank you all.
That was beautiful.
Good job.
Thanks so much, Steve. I really appreciate it. And what I did want to say about Steve and a couple other people, and Tom was mentioning, we do have our upcoming concert with the Musicians for the Greater Good. And within this, our Zoom room, we have Steve Azzaro, who's going to be performing with us. We've got Michelle Abadia is going to be part of the show. we've got Junko Ogawa, who's going to be part of our show. And oddly enough, I've been asked to play a song myself, which is really odd. But so you can leave right before I play, and no matter what. But still, make sure you donate to the. I'll put as much information as I have. I had it on my desktop, but I can't find it. It's March 5th. As Steve's poster does say, I'll put that up behind me as well soon. And we do have people, I believe, confirmed from Ukraine, from Palestine, from Israel. We're looking for people from other parts of as many countries as we can get. So if anybody in our audience knows of somebody in any other countries, and that includes any countries at all, we're still looking for that. I did happen to find out from Peter Yarrow that, believe it or not, Peter Yarrow and Noel Paul Stuckey are doing live gigs again. Nothing near us, but nothing near. Let me rephrase that because we have people from all over the country here. Nothing near Boston, but they are doing live gigs, and one of the gigs is right before the March 5th thing. So our gig is March 5th, and it's 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern time. The performers will be on Zoom. The audience members will all be on YouTube, and there's people from the Parliament group that it's not a religious group at all. It's about peace, and it's about whether you're religious or not religious or anything like that. So it's really kind of important that we get the word out and we get the peace out, because we really need the peace out in this world. So Steve, thank you for agreeing to do this with us, and we're so looking forward to a wonderful, wonderful show, and I hope all of you here can pass that word as well. It's on Facebook, from what I'm told. I'm not on Facebook, thankfully, because you don't want to see this face. But but anyway, I thank you all. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to wearing headphones. It's really kind of strange, but it does sound better to me. So. And you all sound better to me as well, but you always sound great anyway. All right, so I'm going to shut my mouth, and then we're going to move it over to Ken Porter. So let's hear it for Ken Porter, everybody, who's also a co-host tonight. And look at that background. My goodness. Hi, Ken.
Hi.
Welcome.
That background's kind of fun. If I can raise my hand up here. This sign, whoops, there we go, is the sign for the Fleetwood, it's the Fleetwood restaurant in Maui. I had to have a picture of me in front of Fleetwood. Anyway, I'm about to do something that I've never done before. So, I'll apologize ahead of time. But, fun is fun. So I went to Hawaii, right? And I fell in love with a little instrument. Whoops. Yeah.
Bring it down. Bring it down, Ken.
I am. I'm just trying to show you what I'm about to play. Because I bought a ukulele. And is that a reasonable balance?
Louder.
Yeah, but yes. I mean, your overall signal's a little low, but together it's fine.
I can bring the overall up a little bit. But
Yeah, do that.
Should I do that?
Yeah.
A little more?
Yeah.
Mike and Bo said that, so yes, I would say so. I bet Zoe would say so too.
I wouldn't listen to Bo. Oh, did I say that out loud?
You did, and that's pretty much the way I feel too.
Oh my
unless,
God.
of course, Bo is playing guitar or or singing a harmony for me. Was that any better?
No.
I'll just play louder. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it, oh, the same day. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Well done.
Yay!
Wow.
Good for you.
Look at that. About the percussion guy with a stringed instrument. Go figure, huh? You'll be banging on the ukulele. Oh my goodness. Well, great to have you with the ukulele now, and we'll expect more.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's hear it for Ken Porter one more time, everybody. And then we're going to move on over to his bandmate and Zoe's classmate and Richard's as well. Let's hear it for Bo Wiener, everybody. Hey, Bo, welcome, my friend. Good to see you.
Good to be seen.
Hey.
Good to play guitar again. I've had a rough
We are
couple
listening
weeks,
to
but
you,
I'm
Bo. Just so you know.
back in the saddle again.
We love that, my friend. We love that. We love you.
So it was like a Saturday night, and I had this dream. Like I get these, I dream these things, and actually, part of the music came to me. It was on Saturday night, and then the next day, the next Monday, was Martin Luther King Day. And I didn't really like the song from my dream, so I used Martin Luther King and part of my song to write this new song, and I call it the Liberty Train. It goes like this. asked the conductor, is this the train to Birmingham? It's the middle of the night, I can't rest my head. I asked the conductor, when will we pull into Birmingham? We're almost there, is all he said. Though I know that train track lullaby, all the cities and towns passing by should remind me where I'm bound. When I finally arrive, I'll be listening to the rising sound. I asked the conductor, is this the train to Louisville? It's the middle of the night, I didn't raise my head. I asked the conductor, when we pull into Louisville, we're almost there, is all she said. I know that rumbling roar of the super train, the rivers and the hills, wind and the rain. I'm not sure where I've been. When I finally arrive at the edge of night, sunlight's gone, just pale moonlight, like a vision of a ghost barely seen. I asked the conductor, is this the train to Minneapolis? It's the middle of the day, I can't raise my head. I asked the conductor, when will we pull into Minneapolis? Mama, I can't breathe, is all he said. I'm not going back to that other day, and I close my eyes, fly away, not knowing where I'm going or which train to ride. It's not about looking back, it's time for riding on one track. Liberty for all when the train arrives. Asked the conductor, is this the train to Washington? It's the middle of the day, this train is building up steam. I asked the conductor, when will we pull into Washington? There, I had a dream. We're almost there, I had a dream.
Oh, Bo, that's a keeper, my friend. That is definitely a keeper.
That's gonna win
doing.
And Bo, can I ask you a question?
That is fantastic.
It was. Thank you. I agree. I agree. That's great. If you're not up to it, tell me no. Are you up to doing a second song for us?
I would say no.
Okay, that's fine.
That was
That's
a
fine.
struggle for me already.
Yeah, no, but that song's a keeper. I loved it. I really did.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing that. Thanks for coming. I really, you know me. I mean, I just love seeing you and being with you, and that's great.
Well, I love coming here, and it's been a part of my life for a long time, and I really appreciate everything this has brought to me and hearing everybody else. So it's
All right, my friend.
Thank you.
We love you, Bo.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. All right, now let me introduce my next friend coming up, who is, we haven't had a storyteller in a long time, and we have Alan DeBay here, who is a longtime friend of mine, but this is his first time here at ROM. And Alan is a storyteller, and Alan's, will tell us a story, and then he's got a bunch of gigs coming out. You're in what? Are you in Kansas proper?
I'm in Kansas.
Yeah. So let's hear it for Alan DeBay. His first time at ROM. Let's give him a big ROM. Welcome to ROM, and it's great to have you in the house, Alan. Let's give it a whirl. Thank you, Alan.
Well, today I'm going to tell you a story that is a remembrance of my grandparents. Today I'm going to tell you the story of Robert. Robert was born in a little house on the prairie in 1924. On a little house on the prairie. It was the same area that his great-great-grandparents had homesteaded in the 1870s, after they had moved from Chicago after the Great Chicago Fire. And Robert grew up in nature. They say by an early age he could look up at the clouds and he could tell you when was going to rain, or he could see the green tint in the clouds and tell you when a tornado might be coming. By the time he got into school, he was trapping animals on the way to school, and every once in a while, he'd even get a skunk. Now, you might not be very excited about a skunk, but Robert was. You see, back then, a skunk was worth $5, and that was a lot of money back in the 20s. Now, he would wait until it was on the way home to pick up that skunk to let some of the stink get out of the way, but he enjoyed life. And his father, well, his farmer farmed, took care of the land and all the animals. But one day, Robert's dad didn't come home. They went out and looked for him, and they found that he had passed away from all the hard work over the years. And Robert, well, he had to start farming, but that year, the local farmers came around and they helped do most of the farming. But after that, the next year, it was up to Robert. And Robert, he had to drop out of school and farm all the time. Every night he would go home and he would hope that a helping hand would come to help him do the farming. And one day, a helping hand did come, but it was just a hand unattached from a body. Now, this did freak Robert out a little bit at first, but then he saw how hard that helping hand could work, and he was glad he had that helping hand. Within 2 years, he was able to train that helping hand to do almost everything on the farm, and he was able to go back to school and finish high school. And when he got out of high school, he went to farming again with the helping hand. And one day he was in the store doing some shopping, and he felt a tap on the shoulder, and there was that helping hand, and it pointed to a woman that he knew from high school. And if that pointing of the hand was enough, he moved his head to the side to look directly at her. Well, he went up and talked to Grace, that was her name, and before you knew it, they were courting, and they got married, and a year later, they had baby Jim. And guess what? Baby Jim was born with his own helping hand. And at night, when Robert and Grace were tired, that helping hand would be there to rock the cradle and put Jim to sleep so that Robert and Grace could get some sleep also. And you know what? By the time he got into school, Why, Jim was the best in math in the whole school, in his whole class, because not only could he count to 10 on his hands, he could count to 15 with that helping hand. And he grew up with the love and respect of Robert and Grace and his helping hand. And he moved through school and he graduated and he went off to college. And well, Grace and Robert, they aged gracefully. But before you knew it, the helping hand would have to help Robert get up or Grace get up when they fell down every once in a while. Have to help them cut their toenails sometimes. And one night, Grace gracefully passed away in her sleep. And Robert dearly missed Grace. And before long, he knew that his time was coming too, because he noticed the pigment of the helping hand was starting to fade away. And one day the pigment completely disappeared and Robert passed from this world on to the next. But that helping hand was still there to lower Robert's casket into the grave. But you know what? That helping hand is still out there in the world today, helping whoever needs help. Do you ever feel like you're a little stronger than you think you are? Do you ever get more done in the day than you think you can? Maybe that's that helping hand helping you today. And guess what? If you don't have a helping hand, I have helping hands. And I'm sure there's lots of people watching here today that also have helping hands. Thank you.
That was great, Alan.
Wow.
That's really a unique, nice story. It's
Yeah.
I loved it. I really did. And if you have any upcoming gigs that you know of that are going to be streamed that we could come to and watch, please put them in the chat. And please come back to Rum. We're in the second and the fourth Mondays, and we'd love to have you come back and give us more stories. So thank you so much, my friend. Good to have you back, and it's good to see you here. And maybe I'll see you Thursday, it's a couple Thursdays from now, I think. All right. Well, you take care, my friend, and thank you again. And next up is our very dear friend, Jay Singing Spirit Cunningham. Hi, Jay. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you.
I got on mute. There we go.
There you go. He sounded great.
Okay. I'm doing well. I'm in the mood for a love song, and this wasn't written by Donovan, but it was written for Donovan for his Sutras CD back in I believe it was the late 90s. So that's when the album came out. So it's called Give It All Up. No gold worth digging for without your golden love. No treasure rich enough to be without your love. No sorrow deeper than to be away from you. No distance farther than a night not spent with you. No diamond brighter than the light within your eyes. No star I gaze at brighter in these skies. No sadness deeper than this longing for you. And I'd give it all up to be with you. This night of darkness I lay upon my bed, all alone and lonely, remembering words you said. No goal worth striving for without your golden smiles. Never again will part of no more the lonely mile. No diamond brighter than the light within your eyes. No star I gaze at brighter in these skies. No sadness deeper than this longing for you, and I'd give it all up to be with you. No diamond brighter than the light within your eyes. No star I gaze at brighter in these skies. No distance farther than to be away from you, and I'd give it all up to be with you. Yes, I'd give it all up to be with you.
Beautiful.
That was really interesting. A nice song, Jay. And you said that was written for Donovan. I've never heard it.
Yep, it was written for Donovan, and you'll find it on his Sutras CD.
Huh. Interesting.
I think it's 1996 the CD came out.
Wow.
I saw him at Berkeley back then.
Wow. Yeah, I saw him. Wow. He was doing Sunshine Superman out in Massachusetts, the western part of Massachusetts, Tanglewood. Not Tanglewood, whatever the western part of Massachusetts is. As he was playing Sunshine Superman, it started pouring out. So all the electronics were getting wet and they had to cancel the concert. It was like, ah.
Damn.
But anyway, you did a great job, my friend.
Charlie King, Annie Patterson, Eric Law, and Colleen Katow last night did a concert that was nothing but Donovan songs.
Oh, I would have loved that.
I believe if you go to Charlie's site, you may still be able to purchase a replay of it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a
Charlie
Donovan
King.
freak.
Yeah, I've been a Donovan freak forever, so I really like that. Storm, if you have that in the link, if you can throw it in, I can't remember anything. Lucky I know my name. But thank you for that, Jay. And just so you know, we do have a few openings towards the end of the show. We might do a second song if people are still interested and around. So thank you, Jay, for that. And right now we're going to move right over to our very dear friend. Let's hear for Ronnie Stoltzberg, everybody. There she is. How are you, Ronnie? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Nice to be
Great
back
to see
again.
you as always.
Thanks.
Yeah, great to have you.
Hey. In 1991, I took a trip riding horses through part of the Outlaw Trail in southeastern Utah. And the guy who owned the ranch that we were on and took us around for a week was third-generation cowboy, and his grandfather had homesteaded the ranch, and his grandfather knew Butch Cassidy. So had a really amazing time that week, and this is a song I wrote about it. It's called The Legend of Robber's Roost. The name of the ranch is Robber's Roost. In the wide open spaces of the West, there's a place where the cowboy... Did I get muted? Oh, it says unmute to start speaking. I'm sorry. I'll start again.
You sounded wonderful.
I'm sorry. So this thing that said unmute, I thought I had been muted. I'll start again. I'm sorry.
west, there's a place where the cowboy's still alive. And the wind blows the sand across the desert, through the canyons where the outlaws ran to hide. 100 years ago, it was home to a desperate outlaw band. Living in a time and a place where the six can rule the land. North of the Colorado, west of the Green, Henry Mountains looking on. There's a high desert country and its deep, rugged canyons that is known as Robbers' Roost. 1884, Butch came riding through these canyons with a band of stolen ponies for the Colorado Range. He was just a boy, but an outlaw, soon a man, and now it wasn't long at all before the bandits and the lawmen knew his name. Ride along, ponies, ride along. Ride along, ponies, ride along. North of the Colorado, west of the Green, Henry Mountains looking on. There's a high desert country and its deep, rugged canyons that is known as Robbers' Roost. The roost was owned by a ranching man who seldom roamed away from the land where he'd been living all his days. He was raised on the history of the time of Butch Cassidy, raised on the legends of the wild men who rode the outlaw trail. Ride along, ponies, ride along. 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 Ride along, ponies, ride along.
All right.
Wow, Ronnie, that's really quite a story too. It's really good. I always say whenever Ronnie gets here, she's got a loaded guitar and she always has something to say with it, and that's a great story. And what a story it is. So we've got a spoken word storyteller and now a musical storyteller. But thank you so much for that, and it's just wonderful. And we'll just keep the music coming, and And now we do have somebody very brand new to us and very brand new to me. I just met him Saturday. Let's hear it for Indy Soul, everybody. Hi, Indy. How are you, my friend? Welcome
Hi,
to Rosendale
everyone.
Open for your very first time here at Rosendale Open Mic. It's so great to have you back here, and hope you'll be here the second and the fourth Mondays whenever you are available. And we'll put
Thank
you
you
on
so
our
much,
email
Neil.
list.
Where's home?
Thank you so much, Neil. And it's great to be here. And yeah, I'm enjoying listening to everybody's songs and stories. And yeah, wishing everybody a lovely Valentine's. And in keeping with that, I'll do a love song, but the thing is, I'm currently working on some songs for a new album that I hope to complete later this year. So this is a great platform to just try them out and build the old confidence. So this one is it's a love song, but it's about a love that's very much on the rocks, unfortunately, and the two people kind of reached an impasse, and they got to make a decision about where they're going to go or what they're going to do. And it's called, for now, I'm calling it Make It Work. And I hope the guitar's coming through okay. Let me know if
Indy, do you have original sound turned on? It sounds like you might not.
I do. Yep. Looks like the original sound is on. Is it coming through at all?
It's coming through. It's just it's a little phasey, is all, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
You're just using the one mic from on your either your tablet or your phone.
Yeah, on my phone. Yeah.
Okay. Just I was going to say maybe you could direct it a little closer to, or bring it a little closer to the guitar in order to. But if it's where you're comfortable having it, just leave it there.
Okay. All right. We'll give it a shot. Okay. Here we go. There's a light that always shines in the deep, darkest night. There's a song that rings on in the still, desolate soul, and I hope it finds you there. And I hope that you still care. There's so much that we can share in the morning. In the morning. But all the tears we cry won't make it work. And all the time we spend now seems absurd. I still love you, I just can't help myself. And there's a heart that will heal if you still believe in this love. There's a soul that's made whole if you know the way to my door, and I hope to meet you there. And I hope that you still care. There's so much still left to share. Every morning, every morning, all the tears we cry won't make it work. And all the time we spend now feels absurd. I still love you, just can't help myself. But all the tears we cry won't make it work. And all the time we spend now feels absurd. I still love you. I just can't help myself.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That was really nice, Cindy Soul. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. And like I just said a few minutes ago, we might do a wonderful, wonderful. Your song was wonderful. I just saw Zoe put up a wonderful song, Indy, and it really was. And keep up writing as well. But as I was about to say, we do have a few openings as we get towards the end of the night, which we're getting towards. So if you are sticking around, which I know you did last time at Catbird, where we met last Saturday, that'd be great. Maybe we could have you do another song. All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. All right. Well, next up is our very, very dear friend. Let's hear for Charlie Ortolani, and we'll see what else happens. Hi, Charlie. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
Good to see you, and hope all the family's going well.
And Melissa will be here tonight as well.
Oh, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that.
So we're gonna get a
Not on camera, though. It would be traumatic to y'all. So
Melissa, we love you so much. You can be anywhere you want. You're anywhere. You're everywhere. You know that. We love you.
thank you.
She says she needs to be free. He tells her he doesn't understand. She takes his hand, tells him nothing's working out the way they planned. She saw many women. He can't find the one who was his friend. So he's hanging on a half a heart. He can't have the restless part. So he tells her to hasten down the wind. He agrees, says she needs to be free. Then she says she'd rather be with him. But it's just a whim. By which she hopes to keep him on a limb. She saw many women. He can't find the one who was his friend. So he's hanging on a half a heart. He can't have the restless part. But he tells her to hasten down the wind. She saw many women. He can't find the one who was his friend. So he's hanging on a half a heart. He can't tell the restless part. tells her to hasten down the wind. He tells her to hasten down the wind.
Oh, you two sounded so wonderful.
It's so great to
wonderful.
hear you together. Yeah.
Oh, Melissa, you just made our night. So it was.
Hey, Charlie, could I ask if you have your original sound on, because it's not, your guitar was phasing a little bit there.
Oh, it turned it on. I thought I turned it on. Okay.
And I'd love to hear the full thing for the next song.
It's resisting. Oh, there it is. It's on.
There you go. We gotta hear the full Charlie and Melissa.
That sounds better.
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Thank you. Next time you should yell at me mid-song. Catch my attention. I don't do that. Put something else. Okay.
Sorry.
Put that again?
Yeah. She wore your favorite dress tonight. She hoped her hair would catch the light. You just sat there getting tight on double shots of rum. She thrust her purse upon the bed. She looked around and shook her head. There's really nothing left, she said. Nothing I ain't done. You don't care what people say. They're gonna say it anyway. You don't hear what you can't use. It's always been the same old blues. Don't beg and you don't plead, or miss a thing that you don't need. She knew by the way you kissed her. When she's gone, you won't miss her. The kitchen table finds you silent. You had a thought, now you can't find it. Take a long drag off your smoke. Oops, boy, I really messed this up. The kitchen table finds you silent. What?
The kitchen table.
That's the chorus. Never mind. Anyway, thanks for putting up with me. Someday I'll get this down. We've never done this before. So sorry to put you through that torture.
Well, you don't have to. How about, I'll make a wild suggestion. Why don't you do a song that you're comfortable doing, that you either have done before or that you want to do now? I'm open for that. I think everybody else would be.
Very definitely.
Yeah.
Works in progress.
No, it's not. It's an old song. That's it. Save me, free me from my heart this time. The train's gone down the track and I've stayed behind. Nothing can free me from this ball and chain. I made up my mind I would leave today, but you keep me going. I know it's insane, but I love you and lose again. And the heart calls, the mind obeys. Oh, it knows better than me, baby. If I hold on for one more day, oh, maybe you'll be true. Nothing can free me from this ball and chain. I made up my mind I would leave today, but you're keeping me going. I know it's insane, but I love you and lose again. Nothing can free me from this ball and chain. I made up my mind I would leave today, but you're keeping me going. I know it's insane, but I love you, I lose again. Yes, I love you and I lose again.
That was just so beautiful and so worth the wait. Thank you both, and both Charlie and Melissa. Thank you for being part of our community. It's just so wonderful to have you in the house, always, and always will. And you just keep getting yourself better, Melissa, please.
Boy, I sure hope so.
Me too. We all do. All right. Thanks so much. All right. Well, next up, we have our very, very dear friend. Let's hear it for Junko Ogawa, everyone.
Yay, Junko!
There she is. Yay, Junko. Great to see you. And Junko is also, as I mentioned earlier, going to be part of our Musicians for the Greater Good World Peace Concert. And that's going to be just wonderful. So let's hear it for Junko Ogawa one more time. Yay, Junko.
Go.
Can you hear me under my piano?
Yes, perfectly, to me anyway.
I'm going to do my original song. And I wrote this song when I misbehaved. It's called The Little Devil and a Pink Dollhouse.
Junko, we can't hear your instrument.
Pardon me?
We can't hear your instrument. That you're playing a piano.
I am.
Yeah, we can't hear that. Could you make sure you've got original sound turned on?
This is my new computer, and it said enable original sound. Yes.
Okay.
You can't hear my piano at all?
We can hear your vocal fine, but play a chord.
Nope.
Yeah, that's not coming through at all.
At all.
Nothing.
Well, then I don't do.
Just trying to figure out. So, is your microphone and your piano plugged into an interface that goes into the computer?
My microphone and the piano keyboard goes separately into a mixer, and that goes into a interface.
Okay. And the mixer, is it showing that you have volume on your piano when you play it? Can you see it reacting? Do you have the lights showing?
It does not show it.
Okay, so your piano is on and its volume is turned up.
I can hear it.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's making its way into the mixer. Branson, do you have any thoughts?
Junko, what are your headphones plugged into?
Through the interface.
So the headphones are plugged into the interface and you're hearing the piano.
I'm hearing both.
Wow.
How about you could play the piano?
Would it work without the headphones on? I have no idea. I'm just new to headphones, as you know.
Would you like to take everything else off so it goes just by the computer?
I put something in the chat that
That's
might be helpful.
That's probably going to help you. Yeah. If you could just use your computer microphone.
Completely disassemble. I'm gonna have to plug my keyboard into the amplifier.
Junko?
Yes.
Before you do that, enable original sound in the settings.
Okay.
Only gives you the thing up in the left corner, but you still have to go to the thing in the upper left corner and make sure that that's turned on.
So I'm using an iPad.
Oh,
so
can't help you with that.
Yeah. So if there's a menu on the iPad and there's enable and disable original sound in that menu, and you said you have turned that on, right?
It said enable original sound, so
Yeah.
it's not. But I'm not getting the Wi-Fi. I don't see that. I don't want to take up your time, so maybe I'll play next time.
Well, you want to try to work on it, Junko, and see if you can come up with it? We'll go to Dan right now, and then we'll come back to you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get it to work.
Okay.
All right. So we'll come back to you, and you can just let me know, or Tom, or somebody.
Thank
All right. All right. Thank you. We'll come back to Junko. All right. Well, next we have Dan Kiley. Hi, Dan. Welcome back. Good to see you, my friend.
Hi, Neil. Good to see you too. I assume I can be heard, right? I'm not muted anymore.
You are heard.
Very
good.
well.
Good, yeah. No, it's great seeing you too, and it's a fun night. Everybody's doing their thing, and it's it's a beautiful thing. So yeah, having a good old time. Well, I wrote a song a few weeks ago that I'm going to test drive. It turns out that I'm retired now, but the last couple decades of my life, of all places, I worked in Rosendale, and I worked for an institute called IFAR, which is part of the Hebrew Rehab. IFAR is an acronym for Aging Research, Institute for Aging Research. Anyway, the reason I bring that up is because, and aging's a complicated topic, whatever, but whenever I try to simplify it, people say, what do you learn, whatever. It's really about, quality rather than quantity. And I was recently reading a quote about aging, and I came up with this. I noticed this line that said, it's not the years in life, it's the life in years. And I thought to myself, well, that's exactly what I was thinking in terms of quality and quantity. So I took that, put it in a chorus, wrote a chorus around that, and then wrote a couple verses, and lo and behold, I had an aging song, and it's called Enjoy the Ride. And it goes like this. People coming, people going, passing by without knowing, living their lives, not asking why. The world is turning, time passes by, working hard, getting it done, making millions while we're still young. But precious time costs a lot to spend, and youth is something you cannot lend. I don't know, but I've been told if you don't slow down, you won't get old. But aging never brings me tears. It's not the years in life, it's life in years. Nah, wow. When we're young, life's carefree. Time seems like an eternity. Seems so plentiful and free. Not a rare commodity. Time flies by as our web is spun. You know youth is wasted on the young. Ironic times become our guide to value life and enjoy the ride. I don't know, but I've been told if you don't slow down, you won't get old. But aging never brings me tears. It's not the years in life, it's a life in years. Thank you.
Amen.
That was an awesome, Dan, that was an awesome song. And I have to tell you, I'm not sure if it's part of your group, but I go to the Hebrew Rehab for my physical therapy and occupational therapy. And I'm part of a senior study group that, because I'm old. I'm officially old because I go there.
Well, me too. I'm not a spring chicken either. That's great, and it's a great place for rehab. It's probably among the best, if not the best. I'm prejudiced because I work there and I know everybody there, but it's a fantastic place, and you're in great hands there.
Oh, I definitely know that, and they're in touch with me. And one of them is watching actually on YouTube right now.
Oh, excellent.
My physical therapist, Catherine, is there.
Excellent.
So, yeah, she's wonderful. So,
well, I'm enjoying the ride, and I hope you are as well.
I am, and to me, age is absolutely nothing except another day. So I love it, and I love your theme of your song too.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me see. Let me do this
Junko,
here.
do you think you've got it settled yet?
Junko, do you think you're ready to give it a try?
So all I could do was disassemble everything else. And I just put the keyboard into that small amplifier and it'll be my raw voice. Is it coming all right?
Yeah. Okay, let's hear it for Junko Ogawa, everybody. There she is again.
Go,
Yay,
Junko.
Junko.
Go, Junko.
Yeah, go, Junko.
Thank you.
I really don't know what you see. I got a little devil inside of me. She's got the one thing on her mind, waiting for the rain, night by night. I've beaten on eyes and miss goody two shoes. We don't get caught having tattoos. So why not? And a pink house. till the first raindrop hit the ground in the dead of night. First loud as thunder, she said, "Go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him, go." Break it to his heart. Go get him, go get him, go get him, go. Shake it up tonight. I need a porch, there's no cure. Feel cold like I know tomorrow. Don't ask me why, just don't know. But I'm with the break, and here I go. Go get him, go get him, go. Break into his heart. Go get him, go get him, go get him, go. Shake it up tonight. Awake is a little devil inside of me. I just have to blame it on the rain. Thank you.
All right, Junko. Nicely done. Nicely done.
It's a great song.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So, and next up, we're gonna start doing a little bit of a second kind of round. Not everybody, unfortunately, but next up, we're gonna have Mel Gluskin, and then followed by Karen Sauer, and then I think we'll ask Steve Azzaro after that, possibly, if Steve is interested. I haven't asked him yet, but and I'm waiting for a couple of more answers. So let's hear from Mel Gluskin, everybody.
Thank you. I'll check the level again, and I hope my camera doesn't go out. Is that okay?
Yeah, and the overall volume's a little low, but it's fine.
Okay. This will be an instrumental, something I stole from the Beagles.
Mel, that was great. Thank you so much. It was wonderful, as always.
Needless to say, I did write that for them.
I think they'll be very happy. And there goes your, just as you said that, that was the only time your video went out.
That's karma.
There you go. All right. Well, next up, we're going to try to continue on now with Karen Sauer. And just so you know, it is getting towards our closing time. So for this round, we would like to have it as quickly as possible. We have a few more people. So go, Karen Sauer.
Oh, okay. So this is another love song, and it's a story. And it's called The Big Sky Ballad. And it could be called What a Difference a Dog Makes. She was sitting on the fire escape, singing a song to the moon, serenading her slice of sky with a goodbye tune. At daybreak she headed west, pursuing a broader view. Blue lines linked the small towns, but she was just passing through. She was a gal from the city, he was at home on the range. He didn't even know he was lonely. She was ready for a change. He was born in the saddle, a cowboy, a gentleman. Ladies liked to waltz with him, but he didn't have much to say to them. He loved the scent of the pines on a sunny day, the ridge in a blanket of fog, sleeping out under the Milky Way. His best friend was his dog. She was a gal from the city, he was at home on the range. He didn't even know he was lonely. She was ready for a change. It's the kind of place where the dog waits in the back of the pickup truck. Girl greets dog, dog wags tail, boy meets girl, he's thunderstruck. They start talking and they talk some more. He never met a gal like this before. He looks at her, looking at him. Something is about to begin, and he says to himself, better take it slow. But his heart is hollering, yippee-ki-yi-yo. She was a gal from the city, he was at home on the range. He didn't even know he was lonely. She wasn't looking to change her name. They met by chance in a parking lot, right there among the cars. Now their days fly by under wide open skies, and every night they count their lucky stars.
Karen, that was beautiful as always.
Thank you.
That was great. Thank you so much. Let me see who I have next. It's gonna be Steve Azzaro. Of course, if I could spell Steve, it would really be more helpful. There we go. Thank you again, Karen. And next is going to be Steve Azzaro. There you go, Steve.
Thank you, Neil.
Thank you.
This is for all the people in the world that love freedom, especially for the people in Ukraine. I dedicate it to them. It's their song. My dear family, I love my fine people. I love my proud country, and I yearn to be free. Jajo blues vojo simija, jajo blues vojo svinirod, jajo blues vojo Ukrajinu, jajo blues vojo svobodu, svobodu. As the Rechka and Dnipro rushes to the deep blue sea, our brave frontier people, they fight for liberty. With fierce strength and courage, we will endure. Once again land on freedom's shore. Glory and freedom to Ukraine. Slava i svoboda Ukrajini. Slava i svoboda Ukrajini. I love my dear family. I love my fine people. I love my proud country, and I want to be free. Jajo blues vojo simija, jajo blues vojo svinirod, jajo blues vojo Ukrajinu, jajo blues vojo svobodu, svobodu. Mothers and fathers, summon all your strength. Sons and daughters, share spirit and soul. Companions and friends, unite, defeat the foe, so our ancestors will come to know. No road is too long to gain liberty. Slava i svoboda Ukrajini. Slava i svoboda Ukrajini. I love my dear family. I love my fine people. I love my proud country, and I need to be free. Jajo blues vojo simija, jajo blues vojo svinirod, jajo blues vojo Ukrajinu, jajo blues vojo svobodu, svobodu. Glory and freedom to Ukraine. Slava i svoboda Ukrajini. Slava i svoboda Ukrajini.
Just beautiful, Steve. I really love that, and it's such a tribute to everybody in Ukraine. And
yeah, nice job.
Nice job all around.
Thank you, folks.
Is that the one you're going to play at the orchestra concert?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's just beautiful, really. So
it strikes me too that even though this is for the people of Ukraine, I say it's for every single one of us.
yeah, and I agree with you.
Stand up for our freedom and fight for it. We're going to lose it. So it's for everybody, really.
Yeah. Alrighty. So let me see who we have here. Jay, I haven't had a chance to send you a song, but Jay, are you good for a second song, the shortest one? Thank you, Alan. I got that. And for everybody else, what I'm waiting to hear from Jay, let me put Jay up first, see if he's up there, and can do a shortest version of a song. There's Jay. There you are, Jay. Thank you. And Alan DeBay, thank you for considering it, and also for everybody to be here. It's just wonderful. Everybody's been great. Let's hear for Jay singing Bird Cunningham, everybody.
Thank you. And this is a Merle Haggard love song. I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. I spent just about all my life searching for a four-leaf clover. Then you ran with me, chasing my rainbow. Don't you know that I love you too? That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for the whole wide world to sing. It's never old, it grows. Whoa, whoa. Losing makes me sorry, but you say, honey, don't worry. Don't you know that I love you too? And that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for the whole wide world to sing. It's never old, it grows. Whoa, whoa. Losing makes me sorry, but you say, honey, don't worry. Don't you know that I love you too? And that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes.
Thank you.
That's beautiful, Jay. Yeah, that's wonderful. And we're going to have one more person. Thank you so much, Jay, for that. And we're going to have one more person before, ugly stuff happens. Let's hear it for somebody who knows how to play guitar. Let's hear it for Ronnie Stoltzberg, everybody. There she is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wrote the song for my niece when she was 5, and she'll be 28 on Wednesday. It's called Samantha's Lullaby. Samantha dear, close your eyes and have no fear, for angels lie beside you, darling. Dream of all the joys of childhood, circus clowns and toys and pirates, fairy tales and sand and snails and seashells on the shore, Samantha dear. Sail away where dreams are free, and ponies race across the skies of blue, and all your friends have come for tea, Peter Pan and Pooh and you. Samantha dear, lay your head and I'll be there beside your bed to sing your song. Tomorrow there'll be time for riddles, make-believe and rhyming games, storybooks and fishing hooks and castles in the sand, Samantha dear. the sky is blue, and all your friends have come for tea. Peter Pan and Pooh and you. Samantha dear, close your eyes and have no fear, for angels lie beside you, darling. Dream of all the joys of childhood, circus clowns and toys and pirates, fairy tales and sand and snails and seashells on the shore. Samantha dear, Samantha dear, Samantha dear.
Oh, how charming.
Thank you.
Nice, Ronnie.
Thanks very much.
That was beautiful. And to think the age now differences when you wrote that song and where it is now. It's just wonderful. Thank you, Ronnie, for being here with us. And of course, I just lost.
Both of those songs are on my CD, which is available on Bandcamp as a digital download.
Oh well, that's wonderful, and thank you for that. And of course, I just lost the second part of my my song that I was gonna try to do. But let me see. We'll figure it out. Oh God, that's that time where you all have to leave. I think, isn't it? This is a song. Let me just see if I have the paper that fell on the floor. Maybe. Please be there. It's not. Maybe my dog ate it. I'm not sure, but I do want to just also say that my very dear friends and a lot of you who are at our physical ROM, who know Joan and Paul Ellis, they're always on YouTube, and they were making comments about everybody. And my very dear friend Julia from New York City is in the house on YouTube making comments and throwing hearts to everybody and almost every single person that played. So thank you both, all of you, for doing that. And I wish you were here to help me find the song that I was going to try to play, but I can't find it. I just dropped it. I just had it too. So it's right in front of me somewhere. Oh, I found it. Never mind. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. This is, we're late and I'm dropping things, and that's me. I found it. Oop. Stand by.
Be careful. We don't want you in more rehab.
Yeah, I know. And you're right, Dan. You really are. I'm going there anyway, but this is a song most of you do know. And it's a song that the incredible Peter Yarrow wrote in the 1960s. And I've never played it, as I was trying to tell Tom that we really shouldn't have me play at all, because I don't play guitar much and I don't play much. And this is actually the strings that Marianne McAllister uses, that many of you do know, and she plays so beautifully and so wonderfully. It's called. It was written in 1960s during the Vietnam War, and it's a protest song. But it's a song to a child, but it's a song to any child. This one he wrote because he was writing to his son, and he also performs now. He and Noel Paul Stuckey are doing live concerts. I think I mentioned that. But it's just a lovely song, and in the background, when you're muted, you can just sing along if you wish. It's called "Day Is Done," and I'm going to see if I can figure it out and on this guitar, because I don't have a clue. Tell me why you're crying, my son. I know you're frightened like everyone. Is it the thunder in the distance you fear? Will it help if I stay very near. I am here. And if you take my hand, my son, we will all be well when the day is done. And if you take my hand, my son, all will be well when the day is done. Day is done when the day is done. Day is done when the day is done. Day is done when the day is done. Day is done. Do you ask why I'm sighing, my son? You shall inherit what mankind has done. In the world filled with sorrow and woe, if you ask me why this is so, I really don't know. And if you take my hand, my son, all will be well, 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 well when the day is done. And if you take my hand, my son, all will be well when the day is done. Tell me why you're smiling, my son, son. Is there a secret you can tell everyone? Do you know more than those who are wise? Can you see what we all must disguise through your loving eyes? And if you take my hand, my son, all will be well when the day is done. And if you take my hand, my son, all will be well when the day is done. Day is done when the day is done. Day is done when the day is done. Day is done when the day is done. Day is done. And if you take my hand, my son, I'll be well when the day is done. And if you take my hand, my son, all will be well when the day is done. Day is done, done when the day is done. Day is done when the day is done. Day is done when the day is done. Day is done. Well, I hope I didn't scare too many of you away.
To be reminded of that song.
We're still here.
Wonderful, Neil.
Great, Neil.
That was fantastic.
Well, thank you all very much, and thank you everybody that's on YouTube and will be watching on YouTube tomorrow. And I just want to thank you all and remind you all again, my thanks on behalf of Mike Delaney and myself and Tom Maynard. It's been a great night. They all are. And please come back again. Our next round will be on February 27th, of 23, of course. And a big good night to everybody over on YouTube. I'm gonna shut down YouTube right now, and just please come back again whenever you can. And thank you again. We went a little over, and everything was just wonderful. So I'm gonna shut down YouTube right now. So wave good night to everybody.